ask a question.
Okay, so describe the CRP program land and then talk about how it affects bees.
Well, I think the CRP program, I believe it came into existence in the early 80s during the financial crisis on the farms during that time period. And the whole purpose of the program was to take land that was not as productive, highly erodible, poorer soils, and the contingencies of the program were that the people who owned the land had to seed it down into meadows, basically, grasses, perennial grasses would build soil and prevent erosion, and also the land would be taken out of production so that there wouldn't be as great of an agricultural surplus. And so the program actually worked. A lot of particularly absentee landowners, people who bought farms, which is very common in Wisconsin, and they just want to come and hang around the farm on the weekends, and they put their land in CRP, and they were paid a certain amount of money per year, $30 an acre, whatever it would be, to have the land in the program. But then what happened, and this was within the last about 7 years, because that's as long as I've lived where I live in Richland County, was that the price of corn per bushel went up. And one of the big reasons it went up was because the federal government has been strongly promoting ethanol production. So what that meant was that if you were just a landowner, and one of my acquaintances that lives right next to me has about 200 acres of land, but all around where I live, people had land that was in the CRP. But now your agribusiness people from the area, they thought, hey, if I can just find more land to grow corn or soybeans on, I can make that much more money because there's a guaranteed market because of the ethanol production, and the price of corn per bushel has gone up. So all that land, and in the terms of even the county I live in, there were probably several thousand acres that were in the CRP program, providing habitat for insects and mammals and all that, were taken out of production and put into number 2 field corn. So it's a little bit disingenuous on the part of the federal government or even the state agencies not to come to grips with the idea that their policies have promoted the depletion of habitat for pollinating insects, among other things. There you go.